Lightweight needs to get its shit together. Justin Gaethje's been making ransom demands for like 2 months now. Arman Tsarukyan literally hasn't fought since 300. It has been now 18 pay-per-views in a row. Arman has been able to sit on the sidelines and hog that spot. Charles Oliveira obviously gets a pass. Mateusz Gamrot also gets a pass because when he was denied Tsarukyan, he didn't start making demands. He just went right to Ludovic Klein. Obviously, Ludovic was not on his level, but the fact that he took that fight gives him a pass in my book. Justin Gaethje already mentioned, bro, take a fight or leave. A. Dan Hooker, okay, hand surgery. How long's it been since the hand surgery? Yeah, it still hasn't been talked about since the story came out like 4 months ago. So Dan Hooker, either a fight or an update on the hand would be really nice. Max Holloway, obvious pass. Rafael Fiziev fought very recently. Paddy the Baddy since 2023 is just a 1 fight a year guy now. Unless his opponent either comes with a title fight or is knocking on death's door, he's not fighting anyone. Beneil Dariush, I will continue to ask why they made this stupid fight. This fight meant nothing in the grand scheme of lightweight. Do you really think that either of these guys would have a shot at Rafael Fiziev, Paddy the Baddy, Max Holloway, maybe Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker, but that's only because old? Mateusz Gamrot is looking pristine right now. Even the corpse of Charles Oliveira probably starches them both. Arman Tsarukyan, definitely not. Ilia Topuria, come on. Like, what are we doing with these two? Especially after a 2-year layoff. Beneil Dariush has been snacking on that number 10 spot for 2 years. Renato Moicano, fair enough, his win streak got cut short by an unexpected title fight. But at 35 years old, going on 36, an unexpected title fight was the best case scenario for him. So when he lost that fight, his reign of fun was in all essence over. Further enforced by the fact that this fight ended up looking like Tony Ferguson versus Tony Ferguson. Fucking absolutely no point whatsoever. And Grant Dawson, what are we doing? Have you really been sitting on the sideline since 311? Not even a fight announced that got canceled because somebody pulled out. It's like, bro, did Bobby Green really scare you like that? I mean, you look at the dudes he was taking on before Bobby Green, and they do not reflect on the dudes he took on after Bobby Green. So I think somebody gave Grant Dawson the gate code to Poshtown. Joel Alvarez was injured, right? He got injured. He withdrew. Why'd you withdraw? Where is Joel Alvarez? What are we doing? Any updates on your AIDS? What? What are you talking about? Did Tapology really fumble the bag? It says Grant Dawson is scheduled against Joel Alvarez. I see nothing. I don't understand. It says it on the AI and it says it on Reddit, but it says it in no other places. Yeah, the AI can say whatever it wants. I don't see any evidence that Joel Alvarez and Grant Dawson are fighting on August 2nd. I see nothing on Google. I see nothing on Tapology. I see nothing on SureDog. I see nothing on UFC's website. And yet the AI overview seems to think Grant Dawson's next, and also Reddit seem to think Grant Dawson is scheduled against Joel Alvarez on August 2nd. Why do I have to take this stupid fucking detour? The Last Bastion, Wikipedia. Does it have our answer? What? I don't understand. How it says it's been announced. Why is this so confusing? Why does it have to be like this? Why is this controversial that you can't, why is finding this a controversial thing? It says Grant Dawson versus Joel Alvarez has been announced, but it doesn't reflect on the card. Am I blind? Do I just not see it? Do you see it? I don't see anything. This was supposedly announced a month ago. I don't see shit. That fight is apparently in the Epstein files. Ignacio Bahamondes and Benoit Saint Denis. Ignacio obviously gets a pass, but after taking 0 damage, subbing I keep forgetting his name. Kyle Prepelic. He's way too young to have not had a fight yet. Michael Chandler, just leave. Perez Ziem, we apparently actually have a fight for him. Who the is this guy? See, this is my problem. 5 wins in a row. And Perez Ziem didn't get Renato Moicano. Perez Ziem didn't get Beneil Dariush. It's stupid. 5 wins in a row, and he's fighting some goofy no-name. Ludovic Klein, understandable. Nasrat Hakpras, same situation as Perez Ziem, bro. Give him an opportunity. It should have been Nasrat versus Beneil and Perez Ziem versus Renato Moicano. I don't understand why we're trying to keep these old dudes around. And look what happens when you get to number 20. 1 through 15 looks like a barren wasteland. And then you get to number 20 where people don't have the opportunity of sitting on their ranking. Chase Hooper, again. Alexander Hernandez, really? The top dudes, this thing is just making it impossible for guys who are pulling 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row at lightweight is gnarly. At 25 years old, I might add. Also, Mauricio Rufy took no damage when he destroyed Bobby Green, so why he's not fighting, I have no idea. And what bothers me about the supposedly deepest division in the UFC is on the left, we have just an ocean of red. The only gaps are people who fought like literally 2 weeks ago. Paulo Costa, Greg Rodriguez, Brennan Allen, Marvin Vettori, all of them, like last week. Sean Strickland and Israel Adesanya are the only guys who aren't scheduled for a fight, and I'm assuming that's because they're about to fight again. And they've both taken some tough losses recently, so it makes sense that they took a little break. But you've got 8 dudes with a win streak of 3 or higher, mostly higher, who are all about to fight each other. There's no poshness going on at 185. Like, can you imagine if lightweight was anything like this right now? You would not be hearing Justin Gaethje go, nah, no to Patty. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just sit here and wait like a pile of shit. You'd be having Arman get off the whatever expensive couch he's sitting on to fight Ilya. You'd have Patty fighting somebody who actually matters, and you'd have Dan Hooker not in random ass purgatory. I just can't fully wrap my head around the fact that middleweight is peaking and lightweight is posh.